Hello, welcome back for lesson number 12. I put a title called Cleanup, meaning to say that we want to do final machining on the Batman logo. I have partnered with Dream Technology System to produce this video, so I hope that everybody can learn something out of it. So the standard content that we have used to be, and every time will be the same most of the time. Okay, we open the file. Yes, as promised, I deleted 2 slides. So reduce, compact it, much more easier for everybody to learn. This is the file open on the setup one that we have on the previous lesson. So we continue to hide the previous operation so that we can work on the new one that we are going to do today. Yes, we are make it easy because we rough out the top portion of the Batman logo, which is the ellipse, which is rough out. We can make use of the same operation to do a final by duplicate the operation and then set the final depth as well as increase the ellipse wall thickness so that we don't need to touch the pre-rough out area. Okay, what we're going to do is that after we click the duplicate, so first thing we need to manage the tooling, which is we need to change the name, become final. Final is going to be using only for final machining. Same diameter 10. We put a tool number 5. So this is a 5th tool. We click OK to complete the tooling portion. Yes, we are going to use this for final. We need to edit the parameter so that the process is going to be the same, going to be the same that we want it to be. So first thing is that this is a final tool. Most of the time we will increase RPM and increase the feed rate so that the surface finishing is much more better. And the thickness of the side wall is going to be 4. The reason being is that the gap between the ellipse inner area and the Batman outer area is 6 mm gap, which is this area. This 2 area is 6 mm gap. So I put a 4 so that the tool can cover the top portion of the Batman logo instead of touching the wall of the ellipse. So the bottom dimension is going to be 0, and then we only need to cut base only. After that, we just change the color. The rest is going to be the same. Not much changes from the previous operation. We just copied it, and then we do a calculate. That what we can see, this is going to be the output, and we click OK. Then we can continue to do a verification. Make sure that by the time you do the simulation, you can see the z-axis -5, which is on the top portion after we set up the G54 on the frame. You can do a solid verify by clicking the whole operation from 1 to 5. This is going to be the result. We need to verify it by see the option. So now you can see that this area, which is green color, meaning to say now is 0. This is to size already, except that there is a corner over here between the ellipse and the outer of the Batman logo. So that is we're going to do the final machining on the next training. So this is how we go about, and then we can save this file. This is a simple operation, just duplicate and change the parameter. So bear with me, let me switch the screen so that we can show you the step-by-step how we accomplish it. Hello, welcome back. Let me show you the step-by-step how we accomplish the task. So first thing, we need to open the file that we have completed on the last round. We go into the cam plan. This is the file that we see after the last training. So we need to close this one, so hide it. The first thing we need to do is that we need to duplicate this process. So you can see now the tool, we need to manage it. So manage the tool. First thing is to say that this is D10. Flat, end mill, final. Okay, put a 0 over here. This is 10. Tool number 5. Sorry. We do that. That we click OK. So they will ask you, you want to use that tool? Yes, we're going to use that tool. So first thing is that we need to edit. There's not much change here, and this is we need to change the RPM as well as the cutting speed to make it better. No change over here. Same. The side is gonna be 4 instead of 0.5 because we have the gap of 6 mm. 0. This is gonna be base only. Set path, nothing to do anything on here. So this is will be the same as well. Display, we need to change to yellow color. Then after that we can do a calculate. Seems like looking good. So we actually can do a solid verify, but this is only for this operation. So we need to take the whole operation, so we can do that over here. So before we do the whole operation, we can actually need to do the verify, which is we need to set the G54. We can do step by step. Ultimately, you can see that the z-axis is 5, z minus 5. Happy with that. So what we're going to do is that we're going to continue with the fully solid verify operation. I'm not going to change this speed, so I'm going to do it very fast so that we can just need to see the top portion. So this is how we go about. Okay, so we just want to do an analysis on the part. Take a look. Seems like everything is okay. You can flip by flipping the parts to show that everything's look good. Okay, we can close this one and we save the file. Thank you all for watching. So I hope you learned something out of it. So I see you again on the next training. Bye bye.